Welcome to Style and Confidence, where transformative coaching meets personal styling for business success. I'm your host, Claire Silk, a transformative life coach and a personal stylist, passionate about helping women like you align your inner worth with your outer expression. Each week, we explore how to build lasting confidence from the inside out, so you can show up as your most authentic, empowered self. Whether you're looking to break through limiting beliefs, build authentic confidence and a winning mindset, or create a wardrobe that truly empowers you, you are in the right place. Get ready to transform your relationship with both your mind and your style. Hello and welcome back to Style and Confidence. I am your host, Claire Silk, and I am thrilled you're joining me here for episode 2. Before we get going, I want to say a huge heartfelt thank you to everyone who listened to my first episode, left ratings, reviews, and messaged me. Thank you so much. Your support means such a lot and reaffirms that women supporting women is where the magic is. Last week, we explored the theory of enclosed cognition and how our style impacts our confidence. This week, I'm taking a look at a topic that many of us know all too well, imposter syndrome. In this episode, I'm going to talk about how to align your external presentation with your achievements, share intentional styling strategies to combat imposter syndrome, and explore powerful mindset techniques that will help you overcome self-doubt. So what do you have in common with Maya Angelou, Lady Gaga, and Michelle Obama? Well, imposter syndrome. In fact, you also have this in common with a shocking 75% of female executives. First of all, let's explore imposter syndrome. It is described as a feeling of inadequacy that persists despite evidence of success. This sensation of chronic self-doubt can feel both undermining and isolating, with individuals describing sensations of fraudulence, which over a prolonged period can act as a significant contributor to burnout. It's a pervasive issue that can hold us back, even when we have every right to be where we are. It can feel like believing your success is not because of you. It's especially true when you compare yourself to others with more experience. It can feel like believing your success is not because of you. You don't think you deserve your success. You feel like your success is down to luck or something other than your own hard work. Maybe you don't believe people when they tell you you've done well or validate your achievements. It can feel like perfectionism or procrastination, waiting until the last minute to complete a task, making sure every last detail is perfect, putting more time and effort in than is necessary. Perfectionism and procrastination can be coping mechanisms for feelings of inadequacy. Or being exposed as a fraud, being found out. Worrying that friends or peers might find you out or discover that you aren't skilled or don't really know what you're talking about. Even Maya Angelou, after 11 books, still felt like a fraud and worried people might realise that she can't actually write every time she published a book. This is due to imposter syndrome being linked to low self-confidence, causing you to believe you are untalented or that you need to work even harder so others won't notice your lack of talent or ability. It can also feel like a fear of failure. You might feel ashamed when you fail at something. You might have increased anxiety around failing, which will worsen your fear and can paralyse you into inaction. This can also run alongside a need to be the best, where if you are used to being the best, being in a situation with people on a similar level can be really overwhelming. You might doubt your abilities or feel like an imposter. You might start putting yourself down. And something that's prevalent on social media is comparisonitis. Constantly comparing yourself to others, leading you to feel let down by yourself. This is especially true when you compare yourself to others with more experience. You might feel guilty or ashamed for not doing well, or you might feel like you should be doing a better job. Do you recognise any of these feelings? I know nearly all of these have been true for me at some point. If these sound familiar, 3 reasons you might be feeling imposter syndrome are: 1. Setting our expectations unrealistically high. This causes us to feel inadequate when we can't meet them. For example, I know I am queen of putting 25 things on my to-do list for the day, only to then achieve 3 and feel like I've not done a good job. rather than seeing the achievement of getting 3 things done. 2. Perfectionism. Definitely not a badge of honour. This constant need to be flawless is a perfect foundation for imposter syndrome to take hold, and any mistakes we make can feel like proof of our incompetence. This can keep us from taking action and making progress. 3. Fear of failure. The thought and worry of making a mistake or failing can completely prevent us from making progress, leaving us doubting our abilities, even if we've succeeded before. Feeling that we are not truly deserving of our success and often minimizing our accomplishments, putting them down to simply the result of luck or circumstance rather than our own talent and hard work. Imposter syndrome is linked to self-efficacy. Albert Bandura's self-efficacy theory says that an individual's beliefs about their own abilities play a significant role in their behavior and psychological well-being. This means that people could have low self-efficacy beliefs and doubts about their abilities, even when they are capable of doing a good job. So, now that we know a bit more about what it is and where it comes from, what can we do about it? When you doubt your own achievements, your external presentation, that is, how you dress and carry yourself, can either reinforce that doubt or help you overcome it. Intentional styling can be a tool to remind you that you truly do belong in the spaces you are in. The first thing we can do is align our external presentation with our achievements. Your wardrobe is more than just clothes. It is a visual extension of who you are and what you've accomplished. When you dress in a way that reflects your successes, you send a powerful message to yourself and to the world that you've earned your place at the table. If you are dressing for an event or a new client meeting, find something that shows you at your best. Try experimenting with a little tailoring or different fits. Elevate your jewellery for extra polish. Show you, and by proxy your skill set, are current by wearing something that reflects that. Not a fad that will be in and out of shops in a heartbeat, but more like a current silhouette. For example, at the moment, a wide leg cut is around in nearly all styles. This spans across jeans, relaxed fit activewear, and also into smarter tailored trousers. You could then pair these with other pieces that you love and you know you feel great in. The goal is not to chase trends or adopt a style that you don't feel authentic in. It is about curating a look that aligns with the powerful, successful person you already are. Secondly, we can look at intentional styling strategies to overcome imposter syndrome. Start by pinpointing your power pieces in your wardrobe. These are items that make you feel unstoppable, whether it's a perfectly fitted blazer, a bold accessory, a pair of shoes that gives you an extra lift, or your red lipstick that tells you you own the room. These items are more than fashion, they are your personal statement. Carry out an evaluation of what you own. Take a moment to reflect on your wardrobe and the outfits you have. When you're looking at an item of clothing or an outfit, ask yourself, does this outfit mirror the professional and confident version of myself I want to be? If the answer is no, can it be tweaked so that it does? At this stage, there may be pieces that no longer speak to your current identity or to your goals. Consider moving these pieces on, either by selling or taking to a charity shop, and updating your collection with pieces that better reflect your achievements and aspirations. It is important to be intentional about dressing for every occasion. Before an important meeting or event, choose your outfit deliberately. Visualize your success as you dress. Let each piece remind you that you've already earned your role. When you step out, you're not just wearing clothes, you're wearing your achievements. Do you have items of clothing that you remember wearing to a successful job interview or on a first date that went well? What happens when you wear those again? I still remember what I wore when I successfully interviewed for what was my dream job at the time in my previous career in merchandising. When I wore it again afterwards, I felt good as it reminded me of my achievement and me at my best, which made me feel comfortable and more confident. For help with reflecting on how your clothes make you feel, you can download my free style diary. I've added the link into the show notes. In it, you can add a photo of an outfit and reflect on how you feel wearing it, as well as what you have accomplished. Finally, here are some mindset techniques that you can use to overcome self-doubt. Making friends with the voice in your head. That little voice that chirps up and tells you can't do it, your inner critic perhaps, might tell you that you don't belong or you're not good enough. Don't just ignore it or shut it out. Your brain is trying to protect you and keep you safe, so you need to listen and reassure it. Journaling can be good here. Spend some time listening to your fears and your imposter syndrome. Try to ask yourself where it has come from and understand exactly what it is keeping you safe from. When you know this, you can reassure it and reframe your thinking. Acknowledge that the feelings of imposter syndrome are completely normal and that most people feel this way from time to time. You could also talk to people in a similar situation or friends. Finding that other people experience the same feelings can be reassuring and help you see how disproportionate they are. In my program, we work through limiting beliefs and feelings of imposter syndrome that you might be experiencing and that are holding you back. Another great way is to use a journal to keep a record of all of your achievements. Every day, write down at least one thing you accomplished. Over time, you'll have a tangible reminder of your value. It is really powerful to reflect back on this monthly or even weekly, and also something you can go back to when self-doubt creeps in. Affirmations have also become much more widely used recently, and I personally love the amazing power of visualizations. When you pair these with intentional styling, you supersize their impact. Positive affirmations are simple statements that draw attention to your strengths and qualities and refocus your attention. Our brains will believe what we tell them, and by allowing our negative thoughts to be repeated time and again, our brains believe it. Positive affirmations make use of this neuroplasticity and carve out new pathways in our brains. By repeating them, we create new thought patterns and effectively rewire our brains, training our subconscious to internalize positive thoughts and messages and teaching us to control our mind and thoughts. You might have some preferred positive affirmations that you like already, but if not, here are a few to get you started. If you like them, try and tailor them to you and make them your own. They are much more effective this way. So try, I am worthy. I belong here. I have the power to create change. I am exactly where I need to be. To be most effective, affirmations need to be believable, in the present tense, unique to you and your situation, realistic, and practiced daily. Try wearing an outfit you feel great in, and then saying your affirmations looking in a mirror. Research shows that affirmations can help boost your self-esteem, ease anxiety, and reduce imposter syndrome by reshaping our thoughts, providing motivation, and reminding us of what we are capable of and what is possible. Our brains can't tell the difference between real situations and imagined situations. Visualize yourself succeeding in your role or achieving your goal. Visualize what you are wearing and how you are feeling. This mental rehearsal, combined with a power outfit, can transform your inner dialogue. So, to recap, the actionable steps we have covered today are: 1. Reflect on your achievements. Write down your successes and achievements to remind yourself of your value and what you are capable of. 2. Curate your wardrobe. Identify and invest in signature pieces that reflect the capable professional you are and speak to your achievements. 3. Dress intentionally. Use your outfit as a daily tool to affirm your earned role. 4. Mindset techniques. Make friends with your negative voice. Repeat positive affirmations and visualize your success in order to change your thought processes. Remember, imposter syndrome is very normal and a challenge many of us face. By aligning your external presentation with your internal achievements, you can turn that doubt into confidence. When you dress for the role you've already earned, you empower yourself to step fully into your power. Before I go, one thing I'd like to do in future episodes, or an episode on its own even, is to answer listeners' questions. So if you have any questions you'd like me to answer, please message me with your question and I'll answer it in a future episode. I'll put contact links in the show notes. If today's episode resonated with you, please share it with a friend. Leave a review and subscribe to Style and Confidence so you don't miss future episodes. I'd love to hear your stories about how intentional styling has helped you overcome imposter syndrome. Drop me a message or connect on social media. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Until next time, keep dressing for the success you already have and step into your power with every look you wear. Thank you for listening to Style and Confidence, where style meets confidence for business success. If you have enjoyed this episode, please share it with a friend, rate, review, and subscribe so you never miss our weekly confidence-building conversations. You can also connect with me over on LinkedIn as Claire Silk or on Instagram @_silk styling for more style and mindset tips. Until next time, remember, true confidence comes from within. Style helps it shine.